The Three Caballeros, Disney's 7th film. This movie is a bizarre concoction. It was made to commemorate Donald Duck's 10th anniversary, and it came out immediately before Make Mine Music, and like that film, it's a shorts compilation, sorta. It's part 2 of a government-funded project to promote goodwill between the US and Latin America, coming out after the vaguely educational Saludos Amigos. The movie starts out with a short about a penguin who aspires to warmer climates, until he actually gets there and realizes that now he misses the cold.
Never satisfied. Well, that's human nature for you, even if you're a penguin.
I actually quite like this short. It's very cute. It makes great use of cartoon logic for comedic effect. And I enjoy the second short too, where a boy finds a flying donkey, though it is a bit distracting how the narrator can't decide whether he wants to rhyme or not. After the second short though, the film takes a very bizarre turn. Donald meets a Brazilian parrot called Joe Carioca, and a Mexican rooster called Panchito Romero Miguel Junipero Francisco Quintero Gonzalez III. The film's from the 40s. They immediately become 3 gay caballeros.
Now we're 3 gay caballeros. We're 3 caballeros, 3 gay caballeros.
Just 3 gay caballeros. This is canon. They're sitting on a pride flag and everything. It's canon. Don't let Disney try to tell you it's not. Most of the film revolves around these characters exploring Mexico and Brazil, and Donald learning about Jose and Panchito's exotic foreign cultures through the lens of writers that had clearly never actually lived in any of those places, and were only making a film about it because they got paid to vacation there. This was released during the 40s when Disney still didn't really know what they wanted to make, and as a result, their movies could start feeling more like tech demos than films. Case in point, The Three Caballeros feels like a movie that exists to show off Disney's latest animation techniques. Look at this seamless blending of live action with animation. Isn't it mind-blowing? Look at this trippy shit. You won't be seeing this over at Warner Bros. The one thematic through line that seems to underpin most of the shorts in this film is, I don't know how to say this, horniness. Donald goes to a live-action beach at one point and cannot believe just how attractive real-life women are. I don't like how the telescope got stiff there. And believe me, Donald's thirst for human women cannot be quenched. They have to drag him, kicking and screaming away from these poor women.
No, Donald, don't do that.
God only knows what he would have done otherwise. Now, I don't want to understate just how amazing this animation is for the time, especially the blending of live action with animation. It's kind of spectacular how well they were able to pull this off, and the film absolutely deserves credit for that. The whole movie is fast, colorful, vibrant, and ornate. But the movie as a whole can only be described as weird, and a bit monotonous, and very horny for a children's film. Also, some of the imagery in this film might give me nightmares.
We're 3 caballeros, 3 gay caballeros, they say we are birds of a feather.
The last stretch of the film is Donald presumably tripping balls on peyote and hallucinating women that he wants to have sex with, but for whatever reason his way of trying to seduce them is by showing them his ass, which I guess actually makes sense because he is a gay caballero. Even critics at the time thought this film was weird and creepy and just a thinly veiled excuse for Disney to flaunt their new animation technology. I think the best description of this movie was given to us by writer Nathan Rabin. Somewhere between 1942's stiff and underwhelming Saludos Amigos and 1944's wild and wonderful The Three Caballeros, the vibe went from using animation and laughter to teach us about our friends to the south, to Donald Duck is horny for human women. Here, and pretty much only here, he's less Donald Duck and more Donald wants to fuck. That's pretty much the size of it. You know that video you just watched? Well, guess what? It was actually a snippet from a larger video that you can watch here, if you have the time. I mean, I guess it's up to you. I would recommend you watch it, but you know, it's your call. I mean, I don't have time to wait on you anyways. I got birds to feed. But please watch it.